So as you can see, I've got a lot of eggs. For the last week, I've been picking up 2 or 3 eggs or 1 egg in the hen coop where they've still got red mite. This morning I let them out. What is it? About 10:15. I mean, they have access to an outside run, so I don't rush down to let them out. So this morning I let them out, and I noticed the black hen rushing out and jumping up onto the top of that straw bale in there. And I watched and I thought, and then she talked, because when hens talk to their chicks, or they talk to their eggs when they're sitting. She's still up there. She's probably very disappointed because I have removed 60,020,000 eggs from up there. Yes, I think she's just laid one. Just laid an egg. This is her shouting to say she's laid an egg. Yeah, okay. So I had to reach up, and I'm not tall, as you know, so it was a bit of a stretch for me to get up there. And I didn't count them. How many have I done? I've put 10 in that box of eggs. I probably took out about 18 eggs. Checked them all, put them all into a deep jug of water to check them, to see if they're how old they are. They're probably a week old, or maybe a bit more than that. But the eggs that you get in a supermarket are probably already a week old before you pick them up. Yes! Have you laid an egg, or am I annoying you? Let's have a look. So she wasn't happy with me. Yeah, I'll leave that for now. I'll pick it up tonight. That's the fresh egg. That'll be warm. Warm from a chicken's bum. Hey. Very good. Yes. Jolly good. So yeah, picked up, 18 eggs from there. So I'm going to have to give some away. Because the only way that you can really keep eggs, or the only way that I know to keep eggs, is that you can beat them, beat them up and then store them in the freezer in individual portions, or, in portion sizes for a quiche or an omelette. But for me, they never are as good. It's not, and I'm not a cake maker. I made a cake the other day, 2 or 3, 4, 5 days ago, and it's still in its cake container in the fridge. There's a few bits, quite a bit left, about a quarter of it left. Mark doesn't eat cake. I just was celebrating that we'd got some eggs. I thought, I can make a cake. Now I need to know what to do with the bloody eggs. Not complaining. Our neighbour asked me for some eggs a couple of weeks ago. I'm probably repeating myself, and I said we haven't got any. They've taken a break, because they took a break after being broody, and then lo and behold, the following day I picked up eggs. So he's had eggs, and he's asking for them because he appreciates that they're much better than shop bought eggs, and they are. I'm really, really happy. There's a really happy cat. What are you doing down there? Huh? What are you doing down there? I'm really happy. There's somebody coming on Wednesday to sort this out before Jonathan comes on Thursday. So I've got somebody coming in Wednesday, and I've got him coming to do some strimming. I've got him coming to clear the hen coop out, and I'm going to get him to move all the pallets that are around everywhere, and I'll get him to trim this so Jonathan can get to the wood. And there's another job. I'm going to pause you whilst I walk up the garden. So I get him to trim the nettles, and I might get him to leave those chestnut saplings. And then all of this wood is going to be chopped and stacked. It'll make such a difference. It's so difficult to get around the garden. Yeah, the eyesore up the top here that's been bothering me a lot, but not my husband, not that he can do anything about it anyway, is going to get Kez to remove that as well on Wednesday. Let's just close this gate. That. Going to get him to sort all this out. There were 2 boxes that I bought and we converted into raised beds to grow herbs in. And I put herbs in there, I put spinach in there, I put various other things in there, and the cat slept on there in the sun, in the heat. So every time I grew something or tried to grow something, she just flattened it. And since then, obviously, it's rotted. And Mark can't do anything about it, obviously. So I'm going to get Kez to remove all of that, get rid of these pallets. We'll probably stack pallets along here for this wood and wood to come through onto to stack for winter. So I'm just going to throw money at this and get people to come and sort it out, because I hate it. I really hate it, and hate being unable to do anything about it. I've ordered a microphone, one of those that you clip to your clothing. That way I can get you far enough away from me and you'll still be able to hear me, hopefully. Oh, tried to flick that off and killed it. Oh well. Yesterday, Rob came yesterday and sorted out the Bluetooth problems with my Mac, and I've now got a Bluetooth keyboard. He video called Joe to check that the mic and the camera were working on the Mac, so that was good. And the Bluetooth mouse was working, but I didn't like it. There's no wheel on it. There's no scroll wheel on it. So I've gone back to my my laptop mouse, but that's fine because that's not wire. It's just got a little chip thing plugged into the back. So that's all working. My headphones are working. Chateau wrap up, so I don't need your headphones. Thank you very much. I'm not your charity. So yes, that's all working. I can sit and listen. Oh, I sorted out the bass. I have lots of problems with bass. My ears in certain circumstances are not good, so any bass just hurts. So he sorted that out. So sorted it out for me to listen to. I don't listen to music on there anyway, so it's good. I mean, sometimes it's a bit weird if I was watching location, and sometimes they go a bit distant, but I don't care. I'm really pleased about that. That's all working. We rushed him out of the house. He was late arriving, and then we said, we're going to leave you here because we've got an appointment with an anaesthetist. But he was nearly finished anyway, so he left and we left and went down to Memorial for Mark's anaesthetist appointment, only to discover that it had been cancelled, but they'd not been able to call us because they didn't have a good number. So not only has the anaesthetist been cancelled, but the surgery has been cancelled as well. It's a postponement. It's not a cancellation. So we have to wait now for a phone call to hear new dates, and it's going to be a different surgeon. I don't know why. It's not going to be the surgeon that he saw, so he'll have to have another consultation with the new surgeon, because obviously, well, I don't know, but the surgeon would want to meet him before operating on him, so we've got to wait for new dates for that. So that was a pain in the arse, going down there and then having to come back having not achieved anything. But it was good to get back, because that was it. It was like, okay, we've got nothing going now, nothing on. Until tonight, so late afternoon, and we're going up to the farm to pick up pork. But apart from that, nothing. A bit of a breeze. It's quite cool, which is really pleasant after the weather that we've had. A lot of hot weather. Really nice to have the breeze. I'm going to take you down and show you some flowers. No, I'm not. I showed you flowers the other day. You don't need to see flowers. Yeah, so pallets. There's pallets out here that I want moving. Press the wrong button. Get those pallets sorted. I think there's one pallet that can stay that's leaning, holding the tarpaulin on or something, but I'll get him to sort that out. And I might even get him to bring wood in and stack that by the fire, because then that's less for Mark to do over the next few months. Because if he has his knee done, obviously there's going to be rehabilitation time, and then he might go on and have the second knee done. So it would be good to at least have a stack of wood by the fire. I can bring in trolley loads of wood, not quite as loaded as Mark does, so I can do that. But yeah, so all of those pallets need removing and putting somewhere. I did ask the wood company, if there's a lorry nearby, can they come in and pick up the pallets? That's not going to happen. But we've got wood ordered for September, so they'll take them then, but they need to be somewhere that aren't annoying me in the meantime. Yeah. What else? I will tell you. I'll show you the trumpet vine, because I don't think I showed you that the other day. No, I can't see because I'm looking into the sun. They're so pretty. And the thing is that things like this, they just do their thing. I don't have to water them. I don't have to prune it. It just does its thing. And I think it's important to embrace things that can do their thing. I'm going to see if we've got any pears on the pear tree. There's a few pears, not many. Oleander. Grapes on the grapevine. Buddleia. Full of beautiful insects and butterflies and how pretty is that? So Kez is going to be here about 5 hours. So I'm going to also put on the list sorting the wisteria out so that it's not going to carry on climbing into bedrooms. And also the kiwi that's growing up into the gutter. I can get him to do that. I can give it. We've got all the equipment here. We've got a ladder if he wants to get up and use the ladder, or Mark's got a pole cutter that he can use. So we're going to get all of that done. So I'd be really happy to get that done rather than worrying about it and wondering how on earth we're going to get it done. I couldn't think of who we could ask, and then suddenly remembered that he and his wife have been here before and done some gardening and some cleaning, and actually they're ideal. So there, that's the news from Friday. We've got nothing on at the weekend, I think. We ought to catch up with Jo, I guess. My daughter, who's been away to the UK and come back, might do that. Try and work out what I'm going to do about that. I need to catch up with her and actually take food with us, I think. I might do that. That's if she wants us. Okay, have a good Friday.